Monte. Great to be back with you. I know it was last week. For those of you who missed the video last week, pick up off YouTube or our blog site for the association what Monte and I did on profitability, which was amazing. And now we're going to talk, Monte, about what for me is one of my biggest issues and something I care a lot about, and that is time. Because as you saw me just setting my timer, right?
Yes, sir.
The time issue, I use the term a lot. There's this time vampire that just seems to steal away from us everything. Address it in the spot channel, will you?
You know, I think that people don't value their own time as much as they should. And in that process, you got to spend time working on your business. And if you are spending time in your treatment room, you can't really be growing or managing your staff. Or if you're spending time poring over financial statements and tables of mind-numbing numbers, you're not growing your business. And so I really feel that people need to be disciplined with their time.
Yeah, Monte, it seems to me that in the age of the digital world, and that's where we're living these days, one of the things that comes up all the time, people thought they would have way more time, but it seems they have way less time.
That's right. That's right. Can I see a show of hands of everybody who thinks that because they now have computers and complete access 24/7, they now have more time to spend with their family, more time to spend on their business? I don't think so.
So you have to laugh with me for a quick sec. I promised Kathy, our home in Minneapolis, I work out of the lower level, and I took a business card and I had to tape it to the bottom of the stairs to remind me that when I went up at the end of the workday at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it was, that I'm done working. But it's really hard to do, right?
Well, make a business card that says Alan share husband and love.
Yeah.
And that way you'll know what role you have to play. But you bring up a great point. I think that in order to organize your time, structure your time so that you know when you're going to be blocking out your time to answer emails or when you're going to tell your vendors to come and visit. You can control that. And so I don't want my day interrupted by some vendor who happens to be on a route just because they want to call on me at that particular time. I block out every other Thursday from 2 p.m. to 4. That's when I'll talk to vendors.
I like it. Okay, I just made a note because you mentioned something I think is critical. Working in your business as opposed to working on your business are two very, very different things.
That's right. Keep your vision in mind. Why am I in business? Where am I going with this thing? What are my critical paths and what's my intent to work on right now? And you can't do that if you're working more than 30 to 35% in a treatment room because you're taking care of clients because you want to take care of clients. What if you took that time and you focused on marketing and promotion and guest relationships and following up with thank you notes and making friends for your business? Now you've got time to grow your business and you've got time to merchandise who you are as opposed to people coming to you because you are the business.
Okay, Monte, this is what a lot of people's desk looks like, right? They got this, they got these, I got all my notes, and there seems to be a franticness that impedes people from being able to change direction. So what would you say are the top 1 or 2 or 3 things when you talk to your clients and you see that they're all over the board and they're doing this and they're doing that? How do you get them to refocus their efforts?
Why are we in business? What are we doing here? And start each day with some intent. Look at your desk and realize that if your desk is a mirror of what your mind is thinking, if you're cluttered, if you've got stuff all over the place, if you're disorganized with your time and you really don't have a plan on how you're going to use it, your mind is all over the place and you don't have a chance to focus on anything.
And then someone way smarter than me once said, you cannot replace the time. Once it's gone, it's gone. So you have to be super efficient about the things you want to accomplish right now in the living in the moment.
That's right. What's your intent? And think about, we all have the same 24 hours every day. What are we going to do with it? What do we want to accomplish today? So don't just set the big goals, set the little goals and set the action to get there.
Okay, I want to address one more thing on time management, or the essence of time. I remember once a friend of ours who said that, and he was a world-class esthetician, but when he finally got out of the treatment room and started actually working on the business, their business exploded. They couldn't get out of their way.
And which is great, because if you think about just the profitability of that, as an owner, you pay yourself everything you possibly can. If you've got an esthetician in there that you're paying a fair compensation for, you're going to net 40, 50% from that. So why not make the money and build the reputation of the business and build the trust in your business, spend your time building trust in your business from your guests, but have people do the work under your supervision, so you've got the time to grow the relationships.
All right, I'm going to take the last word here. Number one, if you actually work in a business, you can't look at it as the owner making all the money. You have to think about that. You're creating your own book of business and you're developing your own future. And secondly, as an owner, you have to remember you have a lot of people in your care as well. And their time matters sometimes as much as your time does, right?
Well said. Well said.
All right. I only wrote down that we have 5 more things that we want to talk about, but we'll have to save those for another
Okay. You know where to find me. Talk soon.
Thanks, everybody. Oh, and contact Monte. He does, Monte, you give what, 20-minute consultations? What is it?
Absolutely. I'll give you a free 30-minute consultation. Just contact me and get my email and book it when it's convenient for you.
Great speaking. I'll see you in Chicago.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Alan.
Bye.
Bye.